I get upset? What is this? Ice cream van? It's freezing. Firstly, I need to sort out this hair because look at this. Look. I mean, like, this said it should be enough for a full head. What? Are you sure? It is. I mean, they're really soft and really nice, but I mean, I don't have thick hair. I have super thin hair, and this, look, this is it all brought forward. What a joke. So I think I'm gonna cut it to like my length hair so that it just makes my hair look a bit thicker. Just go for it. I don't really want to cut my own hair by accident though, so I might take it a little bit longer than my hair. Bye. That'll do for now, I think. Looks a little better than before. Okay, Google, play a random song on YouTube.
Sure, shuffling music from YouTube.
Thank you. That was the song of the day. Today's video is gonna be a nice chilled video. We got our blankets, we got a nice cup of tea in our cute little mug, and we're just gonna get to know each other. I mean, well, you're gonna get to know me, but I'd like to get to know you. So you tell me about you in the comments and I'll tell you about me here. What should we start off with? I've got some questions written down. I'm just gonna randomly go through them and tell you about myself. So question 1, what is your name? So obviously my name is Sarah, you already know that, but I do have a middle name, and this is a trick question because I'm going to make you guess what you think my middle name is. I will give you a hint. It starts with the letter G. So my name is Sarah G, and my last name is Cleal. It's spelled C-L-E-A-L, and when people like ask for my surname, I'm like Cleal, and then like Sil, Will, Cleo. I'm like, no, Cleo. So yeah, my name is Sarah. You try and guess my middle name, and my surname is Cleo. So the first one's a trick question because you have to answer that. And if any of you know me, don't cheat. Don't let the others know. How tall are you? I am, I think, about 5'5". So I reckon that's about average height. So next question. Where do you live? So obviously I live in England, I live in the UK, and I have done ever since I was born. I mean, I wished I lived in an exotic country because that would be fun, wouldn't it? I mean, like, England is a bit boring. It's just cold, wet, rainy, not much to do, and I would love to live abroad. And I live in a place called Essex. So I live in Essex, so that is where I currently live. I live at home with my mum and my older brother, but me and John want to get a place together soon, so we're going on holiday the end of this month. When we get back, we're going to be going to like a mortgage advisor and trying to get our own place. How old are you? I am, believe it or not, very old. I'm so old. Oh, it makes me so sad. When did I get so old? Like, it is scary. When I was younger, I thought to myself, like, what am I gonna look like when I'm like 25, 26? And like, I'm there now. And like, I don't really look that much different, to be honest. So, yeah, I am 26 at the moment, but my birthday is on the 10th of April, so that is in like, what, 5-6 days? So I'm going to be 27 soon, and that is scary because that is only 3 years away from being 30, and that is a big number. I mean, I haven't even got my own house yet. This is crazy. I don't understand. Prices of houses are too much, and people aren't going to be leaving houses, leaving their mum and dads till they're 50 at this rate. Oh, life is hard. Next question is, what year was you born? So I will be 27 soon, so my birthday is on the 10th of April 1992 I was born, and that is the same as John. John was born in 1992, but I think that he was actually in the year below me because he's not going to be 27 until October. Are you in or have you ever gone to college? I did go to college. I don't go to college now because I'm an old lady. I went to hairdressing college and I'm a qualified hairdresser. As soon as I left school, I got a job in Tony and Guy. Actually, I was still at school. I was at school, I think I was doing my GCSEs, and I had a little Saturday job. And I would go and work in Tony and Guy as like a little junior, where I would help wash hair, and I would mix up colours, and I would work in the reception and help the hairdressers like pass up foils and stuff to them and cut the foils for them, and I really enjoyed it. It was a nice little job to have on a Saturday. I really enjoyed hair, so I liked just standing there watching the stylist do hair. They promised me that they would put me on a training course after I left school, and it was taking ages, and I was there for like about a year, I guess, and it just wasn't happening. So I kind of got the hump that they was just keeping me there just to wash hair, and it kind of annoyed me, and I wanted to get on and do some training. So I decided that I would get out of there, go to a different salon where they offered a training course. So I'd work as a apprenticeship in the hairdressers, and then I'd go to a hairdressing college once a week and learn how to do hairdressing. And this was a good thing to do. Like, I think if you're going to be learning hairdressing, you should go in to do an apprenticeship that you do your training with as well, because you're not only learning one day a week at college, but you're also like shadowing hairdressers all the time, so you're learning as you go as well, which was really, really good. And I did that for 2 years, and I did my NVQ level 1 and level 2, and then I decided to stay on and do my further NVQ3, so I'm NVQ3 qualified in hairdressers, and I also am a qualified barber, so I do men's hair as well. And John likes the fact that I do men's hair because he doesn't have to go and pay and get his hair cut. Did go to college, hairdressing college, and it was fun, and I loved college so much. Ended up going and getting a job in a place called Basildon, and I worked there for a little while, and it really got my confidence up because it was very quick. And they don't have an appointment system, they just like come in, sit down, wait, have their hair done. It was like that, so it was constantly like client after client after client, so that built my confidence up. And then I decided that I didn't really enjoy doing it in the hairdressers anymore, and it was kind of like sucking the enjoyment out of it. So I decided that I was just going to go off and do my own little thing. So now I kind of just do friends and family's hair, and I really enjoy it. And I don't think you should, if you don't enjoy something, I don't think you should do it, because what's the point in doing something that you don't enjoy? And now that I've stopped doing it in the salon, I really enjoy it. So, and I could pick and choose who I want to do, which is really great. I come out of hairdressing and I was like, I just want to do something completely different, and I thought I'd get a little job and just have it for the time being while I look for like a more important job, if that makes sense. But I started where I'm still working now, and I like really enjoyed it to begin with, and I really, really loved it, and it is good fun. I love the people there, and I think that's what's keeping me there. I actually work in a warehouse, and so I'll be doing stuff like picking people's orders, serving customers. I have actually been there for like 3 years now, I think, like 3 years. I started off part-time, and then I went to full-time because I wanted to save up for a house, but then I got a bit unwell and I didn't feel good in myself, so I kind of needed a little me time. So I went back down to part-time, which I am now, and I do feel a lot better for doing that. I don't know, I think I was just putting too much. I was doing full-time in the warehouse, and then I was going and I was doing hairdressing as well, so it was all like just too much. Like every spare second I had, I'd be like doing hairdressing, and it was just too much. So now I can kind of like pick when I want to do hairdressing, and I only do a few days in the warehouse, and it's just kind of like a nice balance at the moment. And yeah, I didn't want to make myself sick which I was doing, so I got out of that as quick as I could. So, and I feel a lot better now, which is nice. What are your hobbies? So I used to do horse riding a lot, and I went to a horse riding school, and I went every single Wednesday, and I loved it so much. We kind of stopped going to the lessons because I started loaning horses, and I really enjoyed that. But then again, I run out of time because I was full-time at work, I was hairdressing, and then I had no time. It was a hobby of mine for a very long time, and it still is. Like, I still love horse riding. If I go on holiday, I always make sure I find somewhere that we can go horse riding, and I get John to go on the horses, and he's actually quite good. So horse riding, I love the moment we've started out bouldering, which is like a type of rock climbing but without ropes, and I do want to do a video on that soon. If anyone's interested in seeing us go bouldering, then let me know and I'll definitely make a video. But love that, that's good fun. Hobbies as well, my YouTube videos. I love making YouTube videos. I love making them, I love editing them, and now I have a little bit more time. I like really enjoying it. I was trying to get videos up when I was working full-time, doing my hairdressing, blah blah blah, you know, we've talked about it, and I was trying to get videos up all the time and I was stressing about it so much, and I don't know why I was stressing about it, because it's something I'm doing because I enjoy it, and why am I like stressing too much to get a video up when I don't have the time to do it, when I'm not enjoying it. I'm doing it because I'm enjoying it. So yeah, this is becoming a ramble rather than a get to know me. This is a ramble. What is your favourite movie? Oh, this is such an easy one. Parent Trap. Parent Trap is my all-time favourite movie. I know every single word to it. I love it so much, and I'm probably gonna actually watch it after this if it's on Netflix. Is it on Netflix? I'm not too sure. And my favourite series is gonna have to be Heartland. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. It's about horses. Well, it's about a family and horses, and it's just like, it's such a like feel-good watching. I don't know, it just, oh, I loved it. Can you hear that? Ice cream van, it's freezing. Have we got any more questions? Okay, who are your favourite YouTubers? Ooh, what a sneaky question. I actually watch the Norris Nuts a lot. They are adorable. Ellie Darby. She's a little cutie, and she's always so bubbly and happy. Probably my favourite that I watch more than anyone is Megan Grubb. I have her peach plan. I want my bum to be like her bum. And she's just like very down to earth and just very relatable, and I really like her. How long was your longest relationship? This is a cute one. So my longest relationship is with John, and he's so cute. We have been together, it will be 4 years in June, maybe July. So we've been together like, yeah, almost 4 years, and I still feel like, you know when you kind of been with someone for like ages and it kind of gets a bit like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Like I still feel like it's like the first time I ever met him. Every time I see him, like, he's so cute, and this is like getting really really cheesy, but why am I getting upset? What the hell? Ooh, it's amazing. Like why am I getting upset? What is this? This is weird. Why is this happening? I don't know, he's just amazing. Like, he's such a good person to be around. He's so kind, he's so lovely, he never has the hump, and he never complains. He's perfect, and he's super cute, and he's bloody beautiful, and he's just like my little adventure buddy. He's put up a lot with me, because when I'm not well, I need that someone there, and he's always there. And yeah, I could never thank him enough, because he has looked after me a lot, and I don't know how I would have done it without him, so thank you, honey. Why am I getting upset? I don't know, because I don't know. Sometimes I just think about it, and like I think like I'm so lucky to have such a perfect little partner. Yeah, so woo, 4 years nearly, and hopefully many more, and I can't wait to live with him and move out with him, because he's my little snook. Oh, we don't really argue. I mean, we have our little like debates and our little tiffs, but that's normally because we're being like competitive with each other. That's the only thing we clash with. We're so competitive, and like sometimes it gets a bit much. so yeah, I mean that's good though, because it makes it more fun, doesn't it? How many siblings do you have? I have 3 siblings. I have one older brother, and he's my full brother, and he is 28, maybe 29, 28 or 29. I have a younger brother and a younger sister, and they are half. They live with my dad. I live with my mum, they live with my dad, so they have a different mum. So I have a younger brother called George and a younger sister called Katie. George is 18 and Katie is now 16. They've just turned 18 and 16, and I love them all to bits, and we do a lot of stuff together actually. We're quite close, and I love going to see my little brother and sister, and I go a lot of places with my older brother as well. Like we go bouldering together, and he loves John probably as much as I love him, so that's cute. There's one on here saying, what are your life goals? At the moment, my life goals are to move out, get a house with John or a flat, get our own place, get a dog, travel a bit as well, because we've done a little bit of travelling, but I want to make sure that I go to lots and lots of places. I don't want to miss out on going to places, hence why I'm not that keen on having kids yet. I mean, a lot of people my age are starting to settle down, have kids, and like I just want to have a dog. I just want a dog. I want a big fluffy dog, and I want to go on holiday. So I'm gonna go on holiday, get a dog, get a house. Oh, it just scares me. Like, imagine growing a human and then having to get it out. I don't know. So we've got, do you have any bad habits? I chew the inside of my cheek. I don't realise, I never ever realise I'm doing it, but like I'll sit there if I'm just watching TV, or a lot of the time when I'm anxious I'll do it. So like I'll sit there and just like chew the inside of my cheek, and the inside of my cheek is probably wrecked. Another bad habit of mine is probably, I don't know if it's like a habit or just my brain, but my brain seems to go into like panic mode a lot, and I need to train it to not do that, because yeah, I have a bit of an anxiety problem and a bit of a panic problem, and I can do a video about that if anyone wants it, but it's kind of a bit personal, so I don't know. I'll share it with you if you want to know about it, but I don't want to bore people with my issues. Yeah, so yeah, chewing the inside of my cheek is probably a bad habit, of one of my worst habits. And it annoys me that I do it, but I just can't stop doing it. My little sister does it as well, and I tell her off for doing it, but then I find myself sitting there doing it while I'm telling her not to do it. Do you have any hidden talents? I can do that. I can do this. Can anyone else do that? Like pull their thumb all the way to their wrist. Apparently that's something that people can't do. I think it's very easy, but like I could put my hand like this and then twist it, like I can pull it like this and pull it. I have to be leaning on something, but I can like turn it all the way round back on itself. That's a fun little one, and when you let go of it, your hand goes and swings all the way back round. It's quite fun. I don't know what I could achieve from that, but it is a quirky talent of mine. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Let's do a simple one. What is your favourite colour? Well, this is a hard one, because if I was going to pick like just a colour as a colour, my favourite colour is pink. Like if I was going to choose my phone, I'd pick the pink colour, and stuff that I would have but I wouldn't wear would always be pink. And I always go to pink things. So yeah, pink is my favourite colour, and yeah. That is everything. So I think we'll wrap it up there. That's enough questions. If anyone else has any more questions for me, then definitely comment in the section below and I can do another one, because I'm sure there's lots and lots of questions that I could probably answer for you. And if you have any video ideas of what you want me to do, what you want me to talk about, then we can do it, because I don't really do these chit-chatty videos because I feel like I'm kind of awkward. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!
Coming up for air, nobody even cares. Even though I thrash around, it seems I'm invisible.